Hey Barbies and Kens! Today I'm going to be restoring these two My Little Ponies I just picked up. I'm super excited to get started on these. As you can see, there's some discoloring on the mouth of that one. There's some little mark on this one. So I'm going to be showing you guys how you can take those off. And then I'm going to be doing the hair. As you can see, the hair isn't too bad in this one, but the hair in this one is pretty natted and worn. And usually when people see that on them, they think they could just throw them out, they're useless, they're done, and that's not true. I'm going to show you guys how you can fix them. For doing this, you're going to need a pick, a scissor, those are some of the elastics that were in the horse's hair, and I have just a little thing that I keep fabric softener in, and we will be starting with this pony right here. And what you want to do is just kind of dab. I just dab my finger into the fabric softener and just start working it through the pony's hair. If you're going to start there, or the tail, I'm going to be starting right here. And what I'm doing then is just going from the top down and picking. As you can see, I already started. And if there's any ends on the bottom, which this one actually seems pretty okay so far, but if you have any ends that are just like, because sometimes this kind of hair like stretches out, you can trim those with the scissors. But right now it looks good so far. So I'm going to continue on this and then go to the tail and do the same thing I did before. Now this one is a great example of what I was just talking about, because with hair that is like this, it gets stretched out. And all you want to do is just first, not cut yet. You just want to comb through the end first before you do any cutting, and then see if there's any more that's going to be stretching out like this, and then cut. I just cut all the dead ends off this one, and now I'm going to go. Now, some people do keep the fabric softener in. They let it dry like that. I like rinsing it out. It gives it more of a cleaner kind of feel to it. So I'm going to go rinse this pony and bring it right back to show you guys. So I just rinsed it out, and we're going to let her dry. We're going to move on to that mark on her face to get that off. But while we let the hair dry a little bit on that one, we're going to go over to this pony right here, the yellow one, and start working on that one. And this one's looking pretty good as well. I had to cut some loose ends off the tail, but it was so smooth and nice to go through. This one's hair is a bit thinner than the rainbowed, crazy colored hair one. But, yeah. Like I said, there's some marks on there. Oh, I think that's fabric softener. But there's like a mark there that needs to be taken off. But I'm going to go rinse her, dry her, and we're going to go back to the pony we started with and get some of those harsh marks off. A note too, when you're doing this, it's okay to get the pony wet, to get the fabric softener on the pony. It's plastic. You'll be rinsing it then. And when you go to do the second pony, their hair dries pretty quick. And if you do still have some of the fabric softener from washing it, it isn't that big of a deal, because it'll help you brush it a second time and to get through the tangles and knots. So as long as you have a majority of it out, it's not a big deal. Since this is synthetic hair, you clearly do not want to use any type of sort of heat products on it. So I'm going to be braiding its hair that way and let it dry and then take it out so it has wavy, pretty pony hair. And I will be doing the same to the tail. Right now I'm just taking the Clean Magic Erase and going on where the purple is, because that's a marker. And I tried doing it for that spot I think it was like in here she had, and it came off with a lot of scrubbing. And there's some purple indents, so I'm going to try to get that off now. So this pony is pretty much completed. I put a little hair tie here at the end for her tail. Her body's pretty good, and then her hair is just sticks straight. And I cut it all to one length because at the end here it was longer than the front part and the rest of it. So I just decided to keep her hair straight and pretty and simple. So she is done. I have here a Clorox pad, or a disinfectant wipe, and I sprayed it with bleach, so we're going to try the bleach on it. The bleach does not want to take this off. If something like this happens to you, the next step I would say is customize it to your own. And I think for this and this I'm going to redo. For the eyes, to me at first, I thought it was some sort of pony eyeshadow, which in a way kind of does look like that, so I'm going to keep that. And so the pony twins are completed. I decided for this one to leave her tail braided, and then just her rainbow hair is really super duper thick after I took it out of the crazy braids. It's a bit frizzy towards the ends, but I mean, there's not really much you can do about that. So there's her hair, and it looks definitely better than it did when we started. And then this one's hair, I just decided to keep sticks straight and then put a little elastic in the tail. If you guys liked my video for my ponies, oh my god, my mind went blank, please like it up, comment. Also, I decided just to keep the staining there just because I really couldn't get it out. I don't want to ruin it, and to me it does really look like eyeshadow. So, okay, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and there may be more in the future to come. Thanks. See ya.